all day long, and we're about to find out right now. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. This man weighs 450 pounds. This is Tremor. So it's going to be the gunslinger, Matt Asadar, in the ring with Tremor in a submission match. And that is quite a daunting task, being able to lock a hold on this guy and force him to give up. It may take somebody with the long legs, long limbs of the gunslinger to be able to do that. Nonetheless, this is a submission match right now. It will be the gunslinger, Matt Asadar, and Tremor, 450 pounds, in this submission match right here tonight on Friday Night Edge. Only 4 wins separate Matt Asadar from tying the record held by Perfection Bryce Ketterly for the longest undefeated streak in VWE history, 28-0. Now this is a submission match, so you can take a look here at how neither of these guys is rushing in and avoiding making a deadly mistake here tonight. Lock it up right there in the center of the ring, collar and elbow tie-up. The gunslinger, Matt Asadar, the 450-pound Tremor. This is a submission match. Pinfalls do not count. Now Tremor is backing Asadar all the way up to the ropes. And look at that uppercut right there from Asadar. A second one. A third one. A pair of knife-edge chops right across the throat of Tremor. And he is just wearing Tremor out with those chops. Here comes the gunslinger off the ropes. Shoulder block, nothing happening there. Tremor might be too big for that one. That would have flattened a lesser opponent, I guarantee you. And Tremor just stomped on the foot of Matt Asadar, putting 450 pounds into that. I guarantee the toes of Matt Asadar will be feeling that. No effect right there. And Matt Asadar going right back to the uppercuts. Now Tremor firing shots right in as well. There's another knife edge chop right there. Followed by oh, look at that headbutt. Off the ropes. Here comes oh my God! Did you see Matt Asadar right there pick up the 450-pound Tremor, drop him with a sidewalk slam? Now Matt Asadar turning it on here. We saw the fist drop right there, followed up by a big stomp. Turns right into a kick. Asadar off the ropes once more. Elbow drop right to the chest, right to the throat area of Tremor. He is getting set up to where he can lock Tremor into a hold and force the big man to give it up. Off the ropes comes the gunslinger one more time. Well, that just ran into a brick wall right there named Tremor. Nothing happening on that one. Oh, big belly-to-belly suplex right there from Tremor.
What kind of reinforcement did they use on this ring, Johnny?
I don't know, but I'm glad it's here. Look who's joining me, folks. The Hammer from the Indie Club is here.
How's it going, Johnny? Decided I'd come down, take a look and see what's going on out here.
Well, we are in the middle of a submission match between Matt Asadar and the 450-pound Tremor, a guy I know you've been in the ring with.
Yeah, Tremor's he is a big old boy, but you know, Matt Asadar actually taught me everything I know, so I know that's a tough sumbitch right there.
Well, this is a submission-only match. Pinfalls will not count. 24-0 is the gunslinger, Matt Asadar. He is getting closer and closer to tying that record, but he's got one hell of a hurdle to get over tonight if he's going to go to 25-0, because he's got to grab that big guy. He's got to grab a hold on him and force him to give up. And I don't need to tell you how daunting a task that is.
Yeah, but like you said, 24-0, like you can't not go for Matt in this kind of scenario right here. Until he loses, he's the favorite.
Well, the usual tools in the arsenal of Matt Asadar will not really work in this type of situation. You can knock him out with a 6-shooter, but you still got to force the guy to give up. And now look at Tremor. Look at Tremor going to work here.
So you just got to think outside the box, Johnny. If you knock him out and you choke him out, he's already knocked out. Problem solved.
Well, that's a good point. And look at Tremor. Tremor is going to work here on the gunslinger. Just shoved him right back into the corner. Nowhere for the gunslinger to go. That full force right on that back of Matt Asadar. I'll point out one more time, this is a submission-only match here. Pinfalls will not count. Look at Tremor getting up ahead of steam here. Runs right into the big boot of the gunslinger. And now Asadar working on the leg of the 450-pound Tremor, dropping the elbow right on the knee. Well, I'll tell you what, Hammer, that was a shocking situation that you pulled out this past Sunday, actually owning the contract of Brackman Wilder, the Pulse Heavyweight Champion. Look at Asadar going right to work on the other leg of Tremor.
You know, everybody kind of laughed at me when I said that Indie Club was going to be the most dominant force that the VWE's ever seen. And just look what I've done over the past month. We've got Crisis under my control, so ipso facto part of the Indie Club. And then now we add in the Pulse champion, Brackman Wilder. Who's going to stop us?
Folks, join us this Sunday for Pulse as that entire situation unfolds a little bit further. We saw a big senton right there from the gunslinger, now locking in the neck wrench. That's a very painful hold right there. Referee Earl Woodson might want to get in there and see if Tremor wants to give it up. Especially if he starts throwing in those strikes that you usually see in combination with the neck wrench. You can hear Tremor screaming, "Get off me!" And here come those neck wrench strikes right to the neck. Repeatedly, he is twisted on that neck of Tremor. Tremor not giving up as of yet. Look at Tremor starting to fight his way out of it. That's 450 pounds right there. Throws an elbow right to the breadbasket of Matt Asadar. A third one right there. That breaks the neck wrench. But I'll tell you what, Tremor, that neck of his not in good shape right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Johnny, this ain't the first hog cowpoke's had to wrangle.
Well, it's a pretty big one right here. Look at look at this. Tremor off the ropes. Shoulder block. That flattens the gunslinger. And how many times have you ever seen that? I think this may be the first time I've ever seen it.
I didn't know Tremor could move that fast for anything except an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Well, I don't know if Tremor has seen the food in the back here. If he has, there may not be any of it left at this point. Look at this big bear hug right there. Will that cause Matt Asadar to give up and lose the 24-0 winning streak? You can hear Matt screaming out. Because Tremor's got that bear hug, that bear hug locked right in there. Asadar is trying to fight his way out of it. I don't know that he's really having any luck because Tremor is squeezing for all he's worth. If he can force Matt Asadar to give up, the whole streak thing is off. Oh, look at that headbutt right there. A third huge headbutt right there from the gunslinger. And then just took him right over the top with a suplex. That's one way to get out of a bear hug.
How strong is this guy? Jesus Christ.
If you can take a 450-pound guy over with a suplex, you're pretty damn strong. But you see Asadar slowly getting back up to his feet. The effort of suplexing a 450-pound man may have taken its toll on the gunslinger. Now Tremor is screaming in pain. He's calling for a timeout. I don't think there are any timeouts in wrestling. Not that I've ever seen. The gunslinger going right back to work here. What can possibly happen in this match next? Oh, look at this. Look at that big jawbreaker right there. Jacks the jaw of the gunslinger, Matt Asadar. Could be an instinctive move right there from Tremor, but it worked. Now it's the gunslinger who's going to have to clear out those cobwebs. Here comes Tremor off the ropes here with a clothesline that just flattens Matt Asadar. I can tell you that doesn't happen every single day. Don't forget, this is a submission-only match. You cannot win by countouts or pinfalls. So Tremor has got to pull out something big here to put Matt Asadar in a position where he can lock in a move and force him to give it up. Going right for the hair right now is Tremor.
This is the smartest I've ever seen Tremor wrestle. It's almost like...
Oh, look at this. Double arm chicken wing right there, lifting the 290-pound Matt Asadar right off his feet. The arms trapped from behind. Asadar screaming out in a great deal of pain. Is that going to do it? Is that going to do it for Tremor right there? You mentioned the strength that it takes to do that to Matt Asadar. He has still got him up in the air. That double arm chicken wing is just locked in tight. There's literally... Oh, he's got extending the leg there. You get that on the ropes there, that might force a break, but...
I mentioned how big of a boy Tremor is out there. You know, Matt's not a little boy out there either. He's one of the biggest guys we got. That is a nice German suplex right there by Tremor.
Well, he called for a break, but Tremor instead hit that German suplex, just dropped Asadar right on the back of his neck and his shoulders.
It's a break.
Yeah, it is. That's good ring awareness right there from the gunslinger, knowing exactly where he was and able to extend that leg and force a break. Not that it really worked to his advantage, because Tremor hit with that big German suplex. Now he's going right back for the pickup here. What could possibly happen next in this submissions-only match? Here's Asadar whipped into the ropes. Here he comes off the ropes. What is going to happen here? Look at that huge spine buster countered by Asadar into a single knee face buster.
Nah, it's not ending that easy.
And look at can you imagine the strength that it takes to take a 450-pound guy over with a German suplex? You got to be kidding me. But the gunslinger just did it. But now the question is, can he capitalize on it? Because he's taken a lot of punishment of his own in this match.
This has been a hard-hitting match right here. Like I said, I'm surprised. I am extremely surprised at how well Tremor's doing out here.
Well, this match has gone on longer than I thought it would. Asadar just used the ropes to pull himself back up to his feet. Tremor trying to get back up to his feet as well.
As well as Tremor's fighting out here, you would think that Stu told him if he breaks Matt's streak that he gets a lifetime supply of Brackburger or something.
I'm telling you. Oh, look at this. Bridle lock right there from the gunslinger. He has got that arm of Tremor twisted from behind. The bridle lock right in the center of the ring. There is literally nowhere for the...
I don't think I've ever seen Matt do this, but this might be able to do it right here. That is a lot of weight to move. Here.
I've never seen Matt Asadar use this move before. But he's got it locked in. That is the bridle lock. B-R-I-D-L-E. Oh, there it is. Tremor gives it up.
There you have it.
Your winner of the match. And now 25-0, the gunslinger, Matt Asadar.
You never bet against the winning team, and this is why right here.
Well, that was a huge new tool in the arsenal of the gunslinger, Matt Asadar. That was impressive. And I'll tell you, that may be the first time I've ever seen Tremor give it up, too.
I don't think I've ever seen Tremor tap out, but hey.
Well, we mentioned that it may take a guy with the size and the strength of Matt Asadar to actually pull that off, but he did it. And now the gunslinger is 3 wins away from tying the record of Bryce Kennerly.
I'm telling you, he's going to do it, Johnny.
Well, you got to believe in your heart of hearts that he will do just that.